everyone. Today is my day to podcast alone. It's Jose. Hi. Hopefully, you're having a great Friday or whatever day it is for you. Listen, today I want to talk about eating more than we think. The reason why is because I was like, I saw this post from Dr. I always call him Nodelsky, but it's Nadolsky. I always mix the thing and the thing. I mix a lot of things when we're French. But I really, really enjoyed his post of him sharing that one of his clients was saying that she consumes about 1,200 calories a day. I think it was actually 1,400 calories a day. She's not losing weight, and she is feeling frustrated. And his post was about the fact that when he asked her what she was eating, she's like, oh, just eggs and whatever, and then a salad for lunch, and then some sort of starch for supper and meat, and that's it. And so when they really went into detail, in what they consume. She was consuming close to 2,500 calories a day. So the the idea behind this podcast is that I'd like for us to normalize the fact that we all consume more calories than we think. I'd like to normalize that. Now, I understand that maybe some bodybuilding competitors are weighing their broccoli. That is not the common human behavior. Most people do not do that. And so I'd love for us to have a conversation in normalizing that humans consume more calories than they think. And that there's nothing wrong with that. And that there's nothing wrong with you. And that once you can make peace with that fact, it is proven, documented, experimented, that people consume more calories than they think. You are not a bad person. It does not mean that you will never lose weight. I just think it's like that thing that if you can make peace with and have a rational conversation with yourself and not emotional, do not attach any emotions to my words. It is just a fact. I do it, you do it, your neighbor does it, your kids do it, your husband does it. Everyone consumes more calories than they think. And I think that we've been almost demonizing that behavior for such a long time. And it's time for us to stop doing that. It's time for us to normalize it, not demonize it. I think that once you can normalize that behavior, you can then start behaviors that will lead you to maybe the results that you want. So let me give you, this is not going to be a long podcast, although I say this all the time and I can't stop friggin' talking, but here's the thing. I want you to know that it's actually good news that you don't have to fight what's happening with you and your weight loss journey. I am currently on a calorie deficit journey. Okay. I am trying to create a slow calorie deficit for myself. Actually, I was on a slow gain for about 2 months. Very, very tiny gain, almost not recognizable. Until the scale kept telling me, you're definitely not in a calorie deficit, Jose. You're also not in a massive surplus. Your lifestyle has not, or the amount of calories you consume on average is not way more than it was before, but it is slowly a little bit more. And I was slowly on an upward trend on the scale. And I did not make drama out of it. I saw it happen because I stay connected to what the scale says to me and I do not dramatize what it has to say. And when I realized that I was ready to make changes in my lifestyle to stop the gain, I am allowed to change my mind in terms of how I live my life. And I am also very much allowed to say, I would like to stop gaining weight now because my pants don't fit. Okay. So my pants are getting tight. They fit, but they're getting tight. And the scale is telling me, yeah, you're like on an upward trend here. So I just decided that I wanted to stop the gain. Listen, when you want to stop the gain, you don't have to go on this massive lifestyle change, this massive diet, this searching for the best way. There is no best way. The thing is I'm eating more calories than I was before. So I'm going to start eating less calories than before. And honestly, I don't see anything dramatic about that. But I do believe that the minute we say to someone, you need to consume less calories, there's drama. There's the perception and feeling of like, oh my God, I'm already eating so little. I'm going to be so hungry. I truly believe this is drama that you're creating. And I truly believe that if you had a better relationship about the calories that you are consuming in your current life, you wouldn't see it as this mountain. Honestly, when I was like, okay, Jose, you need to stop gaining weight because I have a choice and I wanted to make that decision. All I said to myself was like, okay, Jose, you have to be more mindful. You're clearly consuming more calories than you are burning, and you have a choice to make. And I just started showing up more mindfully. I started to prioritize moving my body a little bit more because I had really been putting that on the back burner. Yes, I teach spin every day, but it's a 25-minute class. And clearly the amount of calories I'm consuming is more than what my body burns during that time. I also during that time, oh my God, in my whole life, please remember that the calories that you are burning in exercise is so minimal compared to all the calories you're burning. They do help your deficit, but they are not a big part of it. I also just want to move more because it's a part of who I want to be. I'm also not setting up crazy weight loss goals. I just want to stop gaining weight and I want to start a lifestyle where I'm consuming less calories. And that doesn't scare me because I know I can eat less calories without being hungry because I know that I'm eating right now when I'm not hungry. I know that I'm over consuming in calories on the weekend. And so I think that our fear in eating less calories comes from the fear of being hungry. But if we were just to focus on the times where we're over consuming past fullness or we're mindlessly eating when we're not hungry, that would be enough. I truly believe that. Eating less calories is not attacking the times you're eating when you're hungry. Eating less calories is when you're eating mindlessly or you're eating way past what your body needs in that moment. And I think we all do that, right? So I'm not scared of eating less calories because I have a really good relationship with my lifestyle, honestly. And I know how I can attack that certain habit or that certain behavior in a way that's not going to change my whole life. But I guess I'm kind of like off topic right now, but it kind of goes. Listen, if you are not losing weight and you are confused by that, the confusion is creating sometimes disappointment and feelings of brokenness. Like I am broken. I will never lose weight. You are not losing weight because you're not in a calorie deficit. Do not put any other emotions than just that fact. Do not fight that fact. I am not fighting the fact that I am consuming more calories than I am burning. Even if I'm like, oh my God, I should. Listen, you are consuming more calories than you think you are. Everyone is. And so if you can approach your calorie deficit journey with more of a rational and more conducive way to creating a lifestyle where you're consuming less with less emotions and less drama, I truly believe that you can consume a calorie deficit journey without the suck. And I think that we're making it suck. I'm not making it suck, honestly. So right now it's been a week and a half. It's about 10 days that I've decided that I no longer wanted to gain weight. And I've been on a very, very slow downward trend on the scale. Nothing massive, honestly. But I see a downward trend where at least I'm no longer going up. And I see that my efforts after 10 days are at least not making me gain weight anymore. And I've like stopped that trend. I also see different behaviors. I'm behaving differently. I'm making a little bit more of a conscious decision on when I'm consuming my calories and what I'm consuming. But that's it. That's all I did. No drama, no diet, no massive changes in my lifestyle. Still had date night. I didn't change date night. Don't want to change date night. Date night is not the issue. The issue is me making an excuse to overconsume on Sunday when there's nothing happening. I'm just being more conscious of my surplus. And I'm being more conscious of my deficit as well. So that is my little speech to you today. And just to not put any labels behind you're consuming more calories than you think, and it's okay, and it's normal, and it's very common, and let's normalize that behavior. And I think by normalizing that behavior, you can create more awareness around your calorie consumption. All right, everyone. Happy Friday. Bye.